Mitt Romney's communication director compared Mitt Romney to an Etch-A-Sketch. He says humans are causing climate change.
But I believe, based on what I read, that the world is getting warmer. And number two, I believe that humans contribute to that.
And he says he doesn't know.
My view is that we don't know what's causing climate change on this planet.
He said he supports a woman's right to choose.
I believe that abortion should be safe and legal in this country.
He also says he doesn't.
I believe people understand that I'm firmly pro-life.
He didn't support the Blunt Amendment, allowing your boss to make decisions about your birth control.
I'm not for the bill, but look, the idea of presidential candidates getting into questions about contraception, I'm not going there.
Just hours later,
I didn't understand his question. Of course I support the Blunt Amendment.
he says he never hired any undocumented immigrants.
I don't think I've ever hired an illegal in my life.
2 minutes later,
We hired a lawn company to mow our lawn, and they had illegal immigrants that were working there.
he called his Massachusetts health care plan a model for the nation.
Well, that's what we did in Massachusetts, and that is we put together an exchange, and the president's copying that idea. I'm glad to hear that.
Then he said it wasn't.
I was asked about the Massachusetts plan. Was it something I'd impose on the nation? And the answer is absolutely not.
He attacked Obama's rescue of the American auto industry.
The headline you read, which has said, "Let Detroit go bankrupt," points out that those companies needed to go through bankruptcy to shed those costs.
Then he claimed credit for the president's plan as his own idea.
The president ultimately did what I suggested, going through a managed bankruptcy process. I wrote an op-ed about this.
He said America needed an economic stimulus.
I think there is need for economic stimulus, and government can help make that up in a very difficult time.
Then he said no way he ever supported a stimulus.
No time, nowhere, no how have I supported the president's stimulus.
Then he said Obama's stimulus plan made the economy worse.
And I know the president didn't cause this downturn, but he didn't make it better either. He made it worse.
Then he said Obama's plan didn't make it worse.
I didn't say that things are worse. What I said was that the economy hasn't turned around.
Then he said, well, maybe things were getting better after all.
This recovery, and I believe we're in a recovery mode finally.
Mitt Romney says a lot of things, but it doesn't really matter what he says. What matters is what Mitt Romney will do.